Hi, thanks for tuning in to another tasting experience with Key Encounters. First off, big shout out to Micah. This item has been contributed by him, so a big shout out to you, my guy. The item that we're going to be talking about coming out of San Francisco, the Bay, is Anchor Brewing Company's. This is their Crisp Pilsner. You know what? Let's see what the ABV is. 5% alcohol by volume, so easy drinking. So if it's a Crisp Pilsner, we're looking for a couple of things, right? Now, in my opinion, I always think Pilsners to be a lot more sharp, vibrant, zestier, more of the tardier citruses. That would be lemon and lime, right? And then our bitters are grapefruits, and our sweet ones are the oranges. And I always think Pilsners are got a lot more vibrancy than just plain lager. They're one step above that. And Pilsners, if you haven't experienced them, are a lot better to pair with food. They're more enjoyable than just a plain lager. Don't get me wrong, lagers are fantastic. But a Pilsner, that's that next level of just give me a beer that tastes great. I don't want that blasé lager taste. You want a really good Pilsner. So if you're ever in the market of like, what beer should I try first? You've already tried lagers that are plain base, and we're talking about the household names such as Budweiser, Coors, things of those natures. Those things are lagers. Real easy because they're kept super cold, and everyone's tasted those, and they're just like, I don't like any of this swell. It's trash. But a Pilsner, whether it's ice cold or when it is at room temperature, which means it's not iced up, it is a nice beer. It has wonderful bouquet notes, right? So that's what we're expecting when we're talking about a classic Pilsner recipe. Now, this is a crisp Pilsner, and let's find out if it is. Okay, so the note that I'm getting on our citrus is lemon. Also, it's earthy, so lemongrass. Hoppy. Now, for me, the crispness is of its liquid, so the water seems crisp and not tainted. It's like almost very like almost like the beach. When you go to a beach and you take in that ocean spray, and it's really nice and crisp, and it's like, that's what this smells like. It has that sort of beach vibe. All right, so let's dive right on in. Oh yeah, that's crispy, baby. Right straight to the point. Giving it to you. It's right on time. Yeah, lemon. Lemon all day. Lemon pith, peel, zest, the meat, all of it. But it's not tardy. It's got some twang to it. It's got some nice twang to it. I'm also getting an interesting clove finish to it. It's thirst quenchable. Could you crush it? Absolutely. Should you? Nah, we're not about that. We did that when we were young. Here, this sort of beer definitely pairs with fish, any fish, seafood, sushi, beef, pork, chicken, pasta. Like, this pairs very well with all types of meals. So if you're someone who's like, what beer should I get when I'm trying to put a dinner together? If the person if a person knows what they normally drink, then it pairs with everything. But if there's someone who's adventurous, a good Pilsner goes a long way. Now, if you had to narrow it down because you're like, that's too broad, I would definitely go with seafood or beef and just leave it at that. So if you're just trying to narrow it down and not be so broad, but a Pilsner is a nice beer. Now, Anchor has been around for a long time. Unfortunately, they're no longer open to the public, and their public tap rooms are closed, and this happened a while back. So finding something like this is going to be a little difficult, but I assure you, you're going to be able to find it. Little research, Google is free. This is a clean beer. Now, if I could, I would always have this in rotation in my cooler behind me if I was able to get it in abundance. Now, prior to ever doing reviews 10 years ago, I used to always drink Steam all the time, all their products. If I was at a bar or something, it's just something about their beer before I knew why I liked it. I just enjoy the flavor. You got your money's worth. So this right here was a great find. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate your effort in even acquiring this for me. I'm no longer able to find it here in the Valley. So I appreciate it. And if you guys do happen to see this particular one, I highly recommend you get it. Even if you don't drink, and not saying that you should, I'm saying if you're someone who leisurely drinks, like with food or when you're out with friends, more of that sort of situation, I would definitely grab this and have it with your next meal. And until next time, guys, cheers.